And I'm gonna tell you, this thing was a lifesaver for many of my locks because I don't know what I'm doing. Hey y'all, long time no see. But welcome back to my resurrected YouTube channel. Today I'm going to attempt to do some faux locks. This will be my first time and I'm so excited but nervous as well. However, if you want to see this become this, stay tuned. Hey y'all. Okay, so we're going to get started, but I just want to give you some deets on the hair really quick. So I am going to be using the Shake and Go Free Tress Braid Wrap and Lock locks. These are called the Hipsta Loc. They're 18 inches. Let's see if I can show that to you guys. And I did get 4 packs. 3 packs are 1B, and then I got 1 pack in a T30. I believe that there are 16 locks per package, and I will confirm that once I get going. And I think I have about 47 or 48 braids in my hair. And I'll keep you posted on that as well as I get going. Once I'm done, I'll count them up. Actually, I'll just see how many packs and how many locks I used, and then we'll go from there. So I'll let you know exactly how many I used once we get going. So we're going to get this ball rolling. I'm going to disappear for a quick second, but when I come back, I'll have most of it done, but I'll show you how I do the ones in the front. Okay, so let's get started. All right, got our crochet needle and our Hipsta Loc hair. So you see you have your loop, and then we have the hair that we wrap around the base of the lock so that it hides the knots. And I'm gonna tell you, this thing was a lifesaver for many of my locks because I don't know what I'm doing. All right, try to get up close. All right, we put the crochet lock through. Excuse that if you hear that noise in the background. That's my son playing his video game. And then we have our little loop that we're gonna stick back in. All right, we put that into our little hook for the crochet, close up our needle, pull it through. All right, so far so good. Then we're gonna slide that piece to the end so that we can grab the end of our hair. Put that inside the loop or the little hook, close it up, and then we're gonna slide the loop over the entire little hook so that we can pull the hair through. And I'll show that one more time when I get to the next braid or lock. Okay. So now I'm just tightening it up. And that's just me pulling the long piece of the lock till it's secure. Now here was your girl struggle, threading my hair through this loop, through this lock, I'm sorry. So the lock is so tight. That's why you'll see a lot of these are kind of loosened up because I had to loosen them. So, because it's hard for me to get this needle in the hair. So if somebody has suggestions on a better way of doing this, let's start up here. I'm going to loosen it a little bit, and I just loosen it by turning it the opposite way of the way the lock is going. And then I'm just sticking my needle through the hair. Till I get to the top, and then I find my braid. Not that one. And then I stick it in the hook, close it up. and then pull it through the lock. Now see, that's where my trouble is. You see all that hair that's left out? That's exposed. So let me try that again. All right, y'all. So this is the finished product, and it doesn't look as good as I've seen some of the other ones. I wouldn't use this as a tutorial. Hey, I'm a newbie. I'm just coming from a newbie's perspective of trying to do my own services, like my own hair and makeup and stuff like that. But I'm a newbie, so we're coming from that perspective. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you a few things, my thoughts on this hair. And I wrote some notes so that I can make sure I don't forget. So one of the areas of difficulty for me was putting that crochet needle through the lock up to my braid in order to thread my braid through. So I've seen other videos where they do it and it looks so simple, but it was so hard for me. It was hard for me to keep the needle in the middle of the lock. It would start poking out and I try to get it back in the middle. That was really hard for me. And sometimes pulling my hair through. And I don't know if it has something to do with the length of my hair either, because I showed you all, I think when I did this one, that I had to thread it through like all the way down here. And there's still some hair sticking out, but I'm not going to worry about it. I'll probably like oil the actual locks maybe once a week or so as I go, since I know some of my hair is sticking out, so my hair can be oiled as well. Okay, let's see what else we got. So the hair specs. Again, I used the, let's see, I don't have all of the packaging left, but I showed you all at the beginning of the video. But it is the Hipsta Loc Shake and Go, and it is the 18-inch. I used a 1B and also I believe T30. That's where this lighter color comes in at. And I bought 4 packs, but I only used 3. Each pack has 16 individual locks. And so I used 3, so that's 48. So I have a total of 48 locks, 48 individual braids in my hair. So I decided to use this individual method because I don't know how to cornrow French braid. I have tried and tried and tried to learn. I don't know how. So I figured this would work for me. Maybe if I try this again, what I'll do is the individuals around the perimeter and then do the braids that connect, like have a braid here and then connect it to the next one and make them connect all the way down like a fake cornrow and try to install it that way. It may even be quicker because I don't have to worry about threading my hair through the lock, nor do I have to worry about wrapping the wrap around the bottom of the crochet. But I will say the wrap on the crochet, that loose hair that you wrap around, was a lifesaver because it hid some of my mistakes. There are still mistakes showing, like you can, you know, see some of my braids coming through some of these, but I'm not worried about it. You know, you shouldn't be all up in my space like that anywhere where you can see it all. But yeah, so the hair at the bottom, it was very helpful because it helped to hide some of the imperfections. Okay, let's see some of the pros. This hair is so lightweight. Like last night I had it just up in the bun so it wouldn't be all over the place. And my husband was like, is that heavy? And it's not. This hair is so light. You could put it all up in the bun. At the very top, I had the bun like right here. It was not heavy at all. So I love that about this hair. And then the length is nice too. It like hits right at the top part of my butt, you know, going from the back, and then the front, it's like right under, let's see if I can show you. It's like right under here. So, and it's 18 inches. I think it's a good length. So one of the cons that I have for this hair, and it's actually just one con, is that the hair is kind of scratchy, or kind of, yeah, scratchy, like feels a little rough. So I am going to get some mousse to put on it, and that may help to lay this part down flat too. And help it to soften up a little bit, I'm hoping. So I'm going to give that a try, putting mousse on there and see how that goes. But that's the only con that I have, is the feel of the hair. It just feels a little bit scratchy. Well, that's it for me. If you all have any tips for, you know, helping me to do a better install of these things, a quicker install, something that help me be more efficient, put them in the comment section, please. Help me out. And I think some of my other future videos may surround around this concept. Like, it's a lot of us girls out there that maybe aren't really the girly girls, or we are girly girls. I'm not really a girly girl, but we are girly girls, and we're used to getting our hair done by a stylist or somebody we know. But now we want to try to do it ourselves. That's me. I never thought I would be trying to do my own locks, but here we are. So that some of my future videos may surround around that. you know, train of thought that we're trying to figure out how to do this for ourselves instead of having others do it. All right, y'all. So thank you so much for tuning in, watching me attempt to do these locks. And yes, these girls are staying in here for a good little while. And I hope that you come back and view some of my future videos. So you all have a great day, and I'll see you later. Bye.